Hi guys, how are you doing? This is horse vlogmas day number 6. This is December 6th and this light is kind of bright. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit if I can. That's better. Yeah, sorry I didn't get out here earlier. I wanted to, but had some stuff I had to do, and I wanted to get the horses fed because sometimes when I start this before the horses, then I'm feeding in the dark and it's just like harder and stuff. So I don't know. Can you see my breath here? I can see it here. I don't know if that's picking it up. It's a little chilly out. So I went ahead and fed the horses, and I was just checking their waters, and I don't think I watered this morning. I think the last time I watered was last night, and none of them really drank that much water. And I was trying to remember if I watered tonight, so I was hesitant to give them grain, but they all seemed okay. But what I did was gave them a little bit of grain, and I put some of the, I think it's called Balance 12-12 in there. And that always encourages them to drink more water, which I haven't been doing that. So it is cold enough in that time of year to start that. So hopefully that'll make them drink some more water for tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, they all have heated water except for Romeo and Star. And actually out of those two, they probably drink the most out of the ones that have the heated water. So anyway, I'm hoping that they're going to drink more water over nighttime. Usually from nighttime to morning time, they don't drink that much water, but I'm hoping they'll drink just a little bit more. And just hoping they're okay. That's all. So this time of year, yeah, you want to make sure that you keep an eye on their water, and you keep their buckets clean and make sure they have fresh water, heated water if you can, if they're used to it. Romeo and Star haven't really been used to it, so I haven't been able to do that yet for them. But they seem like they're doing okay. But this time of year, just pay attention to their water intake, because that's a big deal. You know, because especially if they don't have heated water and it's cold, like you can see the snow in the background. We got, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 inches the day before yesterday. Well, Wednesday. We got a little bit Tuesday, and then we got more on Wednesday. It pretty much snowed, you know, lightly all day. It was trying to snow just a little bit ago. So if they get cold and if they don't have heated water, sometimes they don't drink as much. And even if they do have heated water, they don't drink as much. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. And I thought maybe my mom had watered, but she didn't. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to really pay attention to their water intake in the morning. I have to get up early and go to work, so I'll be looking at that when I come out here. And this came yesterday. Yay. This is horsey gifts for 3 of my kids anyway. And I was thinking of just keeping it this way and having you guys guess. What do you think this is? It's for 3 horses, and they each have their own thing. So it's 3 presents in here. Not that the others can use it too. So yeah, all of them can really use it. But can you guys guess what this is? There's 3 presents in here. Do you guys want to see? Give a thumbs up if you want to see now. Or comment. Comment what you might think that it is. It's not a very big bag. But there was a sale on Chick's Saddlery for, what was it, Black Friday. And Caitlin actually sent me the link. And I was like, oh, because she knows I already had 2 pairs of these. Oops. Yeah, I already had 2 of these. And she sent me the link, and it was a really, really good deal. So I had to buy 3 of them. And they do come in pairs. So that's another little hint. They come in pairs. 2 pairs. But I have 3. I have 3 pairs altogether in here. Give a thumbs up if you want to see what they are now. They're going to be Christmas presents for the horses, but okay, you want to see? Anybody else want to see? Give a thumbs up. I got a thumbs up in the comments. Any other thumbs up? And another hint is they're sparkly. And if Caitlin's on here, you're not allowed to say. Because I'm sure she knows. But they're sparkly, and they come in pairs. 2 together. Anybody? And another hint, it's more for the front end of the horse. No? We just have one person that wants to see? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and show you guys. The horses are all in their houses eating. Hi, Jenna. You're still waiting? Okay, so you guys want to see? They're all in their houses eating, so they can't see this. So I don't know if I'll wait till Christmas to give them to them. Anyway, it depends on the snow. So, oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, it goes with, I don't like to turn my horses out when there's snow on the ground or wetness because we have some slick ground. So usually when it's like this, I won't turn them out. So they do go with like turnout time. So it could be possible that I wouldn't use them until Christmas or after Christmas. But if it gets nicer before then, I'll be using them. So are you guys ready? And I got, okay, so they're for 3 different horses in particular because they clip their heels or pull shoes. Does that give you another hint? I got 3 different colors. Just because they'll have their own pair. Professional choice. Sparkly boots. So, Mousy gets a medium. So these are a little bit smaller for Mousy. They're green sparkly. Can you tell? I don't know if this is picking it up really good. They're really pretty out in the sun. And because when he gets going wild, thank you. When he gets out in the pasture, he goes wild. Especially if he hasn't been turned out in a while. He clips his heels. So he has the green ones. And now, since I have Romeo back, he does the same thing. Yeah, they were only $15. Can you believe it? I think these are normally like $30 or something like that. Yeah, so I don't know if this is picking up the sparkle. Oh, there we go. So these are red. These are size large. These are for Romeo because he clips his heels too. And Chansey got the blue ones. Oh, good. I'm glad it's picking it up. Oop, it's a little blurry. There we go. Chansey got the blue ones. I think these were the cobalt blue. But yeah, he wears a size large too. And he has front shoes on. The other two boys don't. But Chansey has front shoes on. And yeah, if he gets going wild, he always pulls a shoe. So, yeah, so he has the blue ones. So, yeah, once I got on there, I was like, oh, that's a really good deal. Chansey needs, oh, I was going to show you. Okay, here's Mousie's. These are some old ones here. These are Mousie's old ones. I don't even remember what color these were, but I put them in a container that was like see-through and they just got faded. I think these were maybe pink. Pink sparkly. And you can't even like really tell. So, yeah, I was like, as I got on there, because Chansey's were, well, no, his first pair were worse, so I threw those out. He has a second pair that's kind of the same. They were either pink or purple, but the sun just faded them, and they're starting to get a little bit beat up. They're pretty old, so when I saw the sale, I couldn't pass it up. So I went on there to get his, and he looks really pretty with blue. And when I got on there, it was like, oh my gosh, well, Mousie needs a new pair. Hi, Susan. I was like, Mousie needs a new pair. And then I'm like, well, shoot, I got Romeo back and he clips his heels when he goes crazy too. So I had to get a pair for him. So I got 3 pairs. So Susan, I was just saying that I got the 3 of the boys' Christmas presents here. And yeah, Wimpy's a good boy. He doesn't clip his heels. And Baby doesn't either. She's good. And then I don't really know too much about Star. So I didn't get any of them any. But the other 3, I know, can you see the sparkle? I love sparkle. I know this. Chick Saddlery. Jenna wanted to know where I got them. I got them from Chick Saddlery. And yeah, the green ones, Susan, are from for Mousie. I thought those would look really pretty on Mousie. And yeah, Susan said she's all about the bling. I am too. I love bling and I love sparkle. Yeah, and Chansey always, I love blue stuff on him. And then I can't remember if maybe these were the only choices or if they might have had one other choice. I don't remember. But I thought, well, because I wanted to get them all different colors, and I thought, well, the red ones would look pretty on Romeo. So, yay! I'm so excited. But with the snow on the ground, I don't know if you can see the snow in the background. It's been kind of chilly all day, and actually a little bit ago, it was trying to snow just a little bit. But I think tomorrow's supposed to be nicer. Yeah, I know. I can kind of see that too. They do look orange, which I would love orange. That would look really pretty on Romeo because he's a sorrel. He's, you know, more orangey, well, reddy. But yeah, they're, let's see if I pull them. Gosh, they do actually, yeah, they look, because look at my jacket. My jacket is red. Okay, they look more red this way. But yeah, with the sparkle, it must have some orange in it, or maybe it's just picking up a different part of it. But yeah, they do look orange. Because yeah, my hat and my jacket are red. It must be the sparkle. But yeah, in real daylight, they're red. So I don't know if it's just this lighting or I have a camera light up here. So maybe it's just making it look, well, it's just picking up all the sparkles. So, yay. And I think these are probably my favorite brand. I've tried like different boots over the years. And I think these are my favorite. These are Professional Choice overreach boots. Can you guys see that? There we go. Overreach boots. And what I like about them is, wait, let me get, well, let me show you with these, because these are already open. So these are Mousie's old ones. What I like about them is they have this little knob right here. They were, I think, $15.99 or something like that. I don't know if they still have the sale going on, but I think that was like 50% off or something like that, because I think they're normally, at least in the feed store, they've been like $30 before in the feed store, which they're always going to be a little bit higher, but they're probably at least 25 online, maybe 30, I don't know, but it was a really good deal. So I had to get 3 pairs. I went on to just get 1 pair for Chansey, and then I thought, well, Mouse, he needs some. Green would look pretty on him. And then Romeo, I have Romeo back. He clips his heels, so I might as well get him some too. So yeah, it was like really good. So it was for Black Friday. So what I like about them is this little knob. So they go on this way. So the knob goes, so say they're facing this way and their front hoof is this way. Can you guys see the snow? There's like little snowflakes. So the hoof is this way. The back of their foot is right here. You know, that little indentation. That's where that little knob fits in right there. So it helps them to keep from turning. And they stay on really good. So they have this first Velcro attachment, and then they have the second one that goes over that. And I learned this from my mom working with the racehorses, that they come with the new ones come with which side they are. Wait, let's see if it comes into focus. Oh, shoot. There. Left, large. So it has left and right. And after you've had them for a while, that little tag wears off like it did on this one. It's all gone. But don't know if you guys know this, but I have to think about this for these. Now I won't have to, because he has new ones and I'll have little labels. But the first thing, like when you're wrapping a leg, you always want to wrap to the outside. So if you're wrapping, let's see, how am I going to show this on camera? If you're wrapping the left leg here, you're going to start and wrap that way and around this way. You always wrap to the outside. If it's the right leg, you wrap that way. So that's the way they have these labeled too. So in case the tag comes off and you forget, the first Velcro thing goes that way. So which leg would this be for? So if it's going that way to the outside, which leg would this be for? Because Chansey lost his too. Yes, the left. Exactly. So it's not the outside when it's this side. So that's the way they have them labeled. And that's how I remember too. It's like, oh wait, my mom taught me this. And I'm not sure exactly why it goes to the outside. Like if you wrap a leg, it goes to the outside. So they do the bell boots the same way. So this going to the left to the outside would be the left leg. And then this goes over. So you don't pay attention to this one. It's the first layer. So just in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, because Chansey's is like, I'm like, okay, wait. Well, and even Mousie's, you know, even these. Does his other one, I think his, yep, but he has both tags off. But yeah, I was like, okay, wait. So I have to stop and think about it. But now that I have new ones, I can just read the label. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do a little quick video tonight because I said I was going to try to videotape every day until Christmas, whether it was a live or a video. But yesterday I posted a real video, a regular video, I should say. Did you guys see that? I know Susan did. Susan commented, so thank you for that. And that was when we went to go pick up Romeo and Star. So that was 2 weeks ago from this past Tuesday. So 2 weeks and 2 days ago. But I posted that yesterday instead of doing a live because, oh, thank you. Susan said she loved it. Thank you. It was fun. It was kind of fun to watch again. But yeah, I've had that footage and it's like, okay, I got to get this made. And yeah, so I kind of downloaded some footage. What was it? It was something that I did with Chancey last month. You like the live streams? Okay, cool. I like doing the live streams. They're fun and they're easy because I don't have to edit anything. Oh, Susan said she does too, Jenna. Yeah, I like the live streams because it's like, and this morning I almost did, well, I should have brought my phone out because I would have been doing a live this morning because we have snow on the ground. It's kind of been chilly. And, you know, Star, I don't know a whole lot about her. She's had blankets on when it snowed and stuff. I haven't done anything with her yet because, you know, it's like one, she doesn't like to be caught. Like 2 days ago, and I videotaped this. I didn't do a live, but I videotaped it. I have gotten the halter on her once, and we did just petting, rubbing, and it took a little bit to get the halter on her. Not too bad, but I was just patient. And 2 days ago, after that first time, I thought, well, I'm not even going to really try. I'm just going to feed her, rub on her. Yeah. I wish I would have brought my phone this morning when I came out to feed because that would have been like a really good live. But we're supposed to be getting nicer weather now. Like it's just been snowy and gloomy and yucky. And I think tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be nicer, maybe a little bit of sun. So that'll be nice because I hate gloomy weather. I don't like to come out here when it's gloomy. It's just depressing and blah. But we're supposed to get, I think, a little bit of sun, but no more snow. But I'm seeing like little snowflakes. So I don't know if we're supposed to get more tonight, but tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be nice. But I came out this morning, and when I was walking out the door, I thought, oh, you should bring your phone. And I thought, nah, I'm not going to videotape anything. And so I came in, and it's always the times that you think that you should be bringing it. It's just like when you're helping somebody to get in shape. It's like the ones that you think are like gung-ho and you take all kinds of before pictures of, they like fizzle out. And then the ones where you don't think are really going to maybe do it or they don't seem as motivated, those are the ones that get the good results. And you're like, shoot, I should have taken the before pictures. It was kind of like that. It was like I came out here, I fed everybody. She's the last one that I feed. So I feed everybody around here, and then I go back to her, and I spend a little bit of time with her. And I gave her some hay, and then I thought, well, let me go get a little sheet. It's not a blanket, but I thought a sheet, you know, I'll take that over. It's kind of light and just see, and it was bright. It's like when I had my pink jacket on the other day, she kind of seemed like, wow, it kind of, whoa, like, what is that? So the sheet that I took out was a pink and black zebra striped, like hot pink. And I thought, yeah, this will be interesting to see how she reacts to this. Because like I said, I don't know anything from my experience with her. I mean, when you get a horse from somebody, you know, they can tell you different things. But I've learned over the years that just because they say certain things doesn't mean it's necessarily true. And so I came out here and it's like, well, I'm going to see. Do you have certain colors for your horses? That's from Jenna. Not really. Sometimes I do, and I get like in a phase, and then, yeah, that kind of goes out the window. Like for a little bit, I was doing kind of like this burgundy color, like for some of my stuff out here, burgundy and white, and the color of baby's blanket. It's kind of more of a maroony color. I was gonna do that, and then when I went to get Chansey size, they didn't have that color, so yeah, that kind of. But Wimpy got the same color, and then yeah, they didn't have Mousies either, so yeah, I'm like, well, shoot. So I tried to get theirs the same color. So, but it always changes. So, no, not really. But yeah, so when I got these sheets, they were pink and black. It's zebra stripes. So I tried to get everybody the same color. And I think I got 3 in the correct sizes. And then I couldn't get one of the sizes. So I had to get something else. And it's like, that's always the case. So I'm like, just get whatever's available. And I look for good deals to a certain degree. But this sheet is a 600 denier. And the pink and black zebra stripe, I love that. So, yeah. And it was like, I don't know, it was only like 40 something dollars, I think I got it off of eBay. And, anyway, so I took that over to her while she was eating her hay. And I thought, I'm just going to see me holding it in my arm and walking up to her if it's going to, kind of bother her because of the color. And I'm just going to pet on her if I can. So I walked up, and first she was kind of like, whoa. And then she just kept on eating. So I'm like, good girl. And then I went up and like petted her and like, just petted her all over. Went to the other side, and then I kind of like moved it around to make some noise and petted her, and she was fine with that. And I'm like, oh, good girl. And then I came back around to the left side, and it was folded in half and then a quarter. So it was only like about this wide, and I was holding it here. So then I took it and I put it next to her. I didn't really put it on her. I put it next to her. And she kind of like looked at me, but she just kept eating. And eventually, yeah, I just kind of threw it on her, just folded in quarters, threw it on her and petted her. I'm like, good girl, good girl. And she didn't seem bothered at all. And I took it off. I did it on the other side. And eventually I got to where I opened it up and kind of shook it a little bit. And then I took it and I threw it on her. And she was like so good with it. So I was happy with that. And I was sorry I didn't have my phone to do that, because that would have been a really good live. But yeah, I'm hoping that, yeah, the next 3 days, Monday we might get a storm, and then I think we get some nicer weather after that again. But I'm wanting to get some nicer weather so I can spend more time with her and just kind of learn more about her. But the next time I do something like that, yeah, I'll maybe do a live with her. And I kind of don't want to do a live like catching her, because I think it would be kind of boring. Because I kind of like, I stand, I'm like, now if she has her hay, I think the next time when she's eating her hay, like with the blanket, I'm just going to go ahead and like put a rope around her neck and then put her halter on, and maybe just have her on the lead and just stand there while she eats and stuff. And then when she's done, maybe do stuff with her like that. But 2 days ago, I set my camera up right here where it is, because that gate, Carolyn's property, is just right over there. That's where she is. And I thought, well, she's known me now for a couple weeks and kind of followed me around when I feed her hay, and when I'm in the pen with her, she'll follow me around. And I thought, well, yeah, she'll probably let me catch her. And so I set this up. I'm like, oh, this will make a good video. It's going to be kind of far away, but I was going to maybe bring her through the gate and bring her over here and see how everybody reacted. And I want to get her used to coming over here just so I can bring her here. I'm in the tie-up area right now, just so I can bring her here, tie her up, groom her, love on her and stuff. And I walked in. I had the halter and lead rope over my arm, and I just kind of like, walked in and just kind of stood on one leg. I'm like, good girl. And she saw me, and she kind of like left. She started to leave. I'm like, it's okay. So then I put this down. So when she saw the halter and lead rope, she's like, oh, no, I don't want to have anything to do with that. So that just shows me that she's probably just never had anybody that she could really bond with or trust, and probably never had any good experiences as far as, that probably just means work for her, that she's going to have to work. And I don't like it to mean that with my horses. It's like, just because I have a halter and lead rope doesn't mean we're going to work. I mean, sometimes it means we're just going to come to the tie-up area and you get brushed and groomed. Yeah, I know. I felt sad for her, but I feel that with her too, that it's like, because she's so dependent on other horses. And and in that video from yesterday when we went to go get him up, when I got in the truck, it's like, I don't like that sour buddy thing. Either Caitlin or my mom was like, sour buddy, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, buddy sour. Right? Is that what it's called? Buddy sour? But yeah, she gets like, she gets attached like really easily. And in Carolyn Ryder's, one of her things that I saw, she had like commented on that it's because they've never had a good human connection, a good connection with a human. So they're more herd bound, and they rely on other horses to, I guess, I don't know if not satisfy, but to make them feel safe. They rely on other horses to make them feel safe and secure rather than a human. And, that like made me really sad that, when I heard that, it's like, that's like so true with her. I think she's just never had somebody, or at least it's been a while anyway. And she's just gotten really attached to Romeo. And now, I separated them the same day just because of that. And Romeo being over there with her, he was kind of causing problems with my neighbor's mare. So I separated them. Plus I figured, you know what, if I can do it now, I just want to get them away from each other so he can be back to normal. And I think he's pretty much back to normal. So I'm anxious for this snow to melt and the weather to get nicer so I can spend some more time with him. And yeah, I'd like to really spend some time with her and get to know her and show her that just because, you see a halter and lead rope doesn't mean that you're going to have to, work or ride or whatever, that it can mean good things too. Grooming and loving or just playing, it's like this. So the video that I started working on today was just a video that Chansey, he loves to get out no matter what, because he just likes to spend time with me. When I come walking out, he comes up and nickers. Yeah, learning to trust. He nickers, not just because it's food, because, sometimes in the middle of the day, it's like, he just wants to get out and do something. So whether it's like I just get him out, and I always feel guilty if I get somebody else out first. He always has to be the first one. Unless he doesn't want to come out, he'll tell me, because he'll kind of stay more away from the gate and over that way. So it's like, and that's very rare, but when he does do that, I'm like, okay, he's not in the mood. He doesn't want to come out. So I just leave him alone. To me, that's a sign that he needs his own space. He needs to be, he needs a day off. And so I'll take somebody else out. But if he's standing at his gate, his pen gate, like nickering, it's like, oh, I got to take him out and do something. So sometimes with him, it's like, say if I wanted to like work on baby, you know, it's like, well, I got to take Chansey out first. So sometimes I'll just take him out, tie him up, and I'll just brush him off, love on him, give him a couple treats, and then I'll take him back and give him a little snack. And he's happy with that. So to him, just because he comes out and he sees the halter and lead rope, it's kind of, it's a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing because he doesn't know what we're going to do and he doesn't really care. He just likes that connection. But because I think we mix it up and we have that connection, he likes to come out and he likes to do things. So it's like, I'd like to get to the point to where Star would feel like that too. And Romeo's like that too. He kind of loves his time out here. You know, he didn't really care either. Wimpy's kind of like that too, although he doesn't like to work as much as the other two. Chansey and Romeo don't mind the work if you are taking them out to work. Wimpy rather just like hang out and like sit in the center of the pasture with you on him or whatever and just rest, or on the ground and just like getting kisses and stuff like that, or treats. But we spent a lot of time together. You know, I've had him since 2005, and so that's 13 years. It was 13 years in June. I think I got him in June. So we've spent a lot of time together and just doing different things too. You know, sometimes I'll set up little obstacle courses and little things to just kind of like play, just to do different things. So it's like I like to mix it up because not just for them, but kind of for me too. Well, you know, it's like if I pay attention to how I'm really feeling, because there's just some days where you come out here and it's like, oh, I just really don't want to ride. My mind's not right. So then you might lunge them, or you might do some groundwork, or you come out and you're like, oh, I don't want to ride or do groundwork. But it's like, okay, I want to groom them. So you do that. And other times it's like, I just want to play. It's like, oh, let me see if I can like tie a bag of cans to his tail. I did that with Chansey. And you're just tying it with binder twine, just one loop. So after a couple steps, it just kind of slides off. But yeah, I've like taken this like, yeah, let me put like take a bag and put like a bunch of cans in it and some rocks and stuff, and like tie it with binder twine and like shake it all around him and just do stuff like that. And yeah, just fun, different stuff. I mean, not to scare him, because Chansey, that doesn't scare him. Mousie's pretty good with that kind of stuff too. But, or clicker stuff, clicker training. I haven't done a whole lot with them with that, but I did get some new clickers just not too long ago and a new target thing. Actually, hold on, it's just right here. I'll show you guys. I don't think I've showed you guys yet, but it's a clicker target thingy. I have done this with Chansey just a little bit. Are you guys familiar with the clicker training? So this is the click stick. Wait till it gets, there we go. Click stick. So you just pull out, see the little knobby? And actually, shoot, do I have a video? I might have some more footage too, because the footage that I was just going to make a video of wasn't with this, but I do have some other footage of this. But the little knobby thing, you can teach them to touch this. So you can move it. You can move it like, you can move it up high. And with Chansey, I'll say touch. And when he puts his nose to it, I click and he gets a treat. Then you can move it over this way. Touch. Touch. So wherever you move it, you teach him to touch this little thing. And that's helped me for when we've been like at the arena and stuff, and he came up upon this like big what do you call it, dump, a big dump, and he was kind of like, he was kind of like afraid of it. I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, touch, touch. And he kind of got closer and he's putting his nose out. I'm like, touch, touch. And he's putting his nose out. And he got close enough to where he like touched it. And I clicked and gave him a treat. Then he wanted to keep touching it. So it's like this thing, big dump that was like scary to him. He learned that it's like no big deal. So he's learning that when I say touch, it's okay, touch. That it's like, it's okay for him to like, that it's not going to hurt him. So that's kind of, oh shoot, my battery's going. I have like 5% left and my screen just went lighter. So shoot. But we'll talk more about the clicker stuff in another video, but I'd like to get into this a little bit more this year. And, oh shoot, what was I just going to say? I think I have some footage actually that I might have done a little bit of this just not too long ago. I think I did it with my solo shot maybe, so I'm going to have to check that because, yeah. I'll probably do a live tomorrow because I have to work and it's a little bit busier of a day. So I'll probably do another live Vlogmas day number 7 tomorrow. And yeah, I do have some videos that I'm going to make too. So some regular videos are coming too. But yeah, I do really like doing the live streams. If you guys like them, I'll keep doing those because they are easier for me to just get on and not have to edit anything. But I do need to get back to editing some of my other videos too. So anyway, I think that's it for tonight because if I wait until my battery dies, it takes forever for this to come up again for a live replay and it just won't shut off. So it just kind of gets stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And thank you to all the new subscribers. 2 days ago, we were 7 away from 5,000. And last I looked, we were like 5,060. So yay, thank you guys. And thank you guys for coming tonight and chiming in and watching. And I hate to end this, but yeah, I got to end this before my phone battery dies. So it's getting there. It's just saying low battery again. So I better go ahead and end this. Hope you guys have a great night. And I will probably see you tomorrow in a live. I'm not sure what time exactly, but thank you, Susan. You have a great night too. It was good to see you. Always good to see you. Good to see Jenna. And I know there's some other people here. Bye. I don't know if Vic is still here, but oh shoot.